Welcome to another episode of YZ's travel videos. So this time round, I'm actually flying to, you guess, Singapore. I'm flying on Singapore Airlines and I'm going to be testing out the A350-900 on the economy class. But this time around, I'm actually flying a different sort of cabin. So I haven't actually sat on the A350 on the medium hull cabin, sorry. So I haven't done that yet. So I've flown on the business equivalent, which is on one of my past videos, the Boeing 787-10. So the A350-900 uses the same cabin as far as I know. Because I haven't flown in such a long time, I'm going to show you what has been updated and what things are like now. Seems like a lot of this luggage areas is just empty, but it's like 3 o'clock, so there's not really anyone in the airport right now. I don't think I need to take a COVID test anymore to go to Singapore, but I'll just ask the counter. 2 doses of any approved vaccine, and then as long as you don't have COVID or get sick, then I think you'll be fine. This is the queue right now. So here you go. And then there's just a whole bunch of customers just there. So now I just checked in, I got my boarding pass, so let's go. To be honest, it only took me 2 minutes to go do the check-in. I don't think the customs queue is very long right now. See, for the purpose of these flights, they actually have like queues that wind up. But you actually go this way. But you can just walk through now because it's like 3:30 and no one is around the airport right now to serve. The security check took like 30 minutes, so they're basically understaffed AF. So if I were you, at this period of time, even at 3 or 4 o'clock, you still need to get to the airport. Like, let's say for example you're catching a 5 p.m. flight, I will recommend you get there at 3 p.m. at this point in time. As you may know, the airport is having like a jobs fair, so they're going to be hiring more staff in the foreseeable future. Let's just hope that's going to be the case for when it reaches the school holidays, which I doubt that will fill everything up, but let's just hope that's going to be true. I'm going to first visit the KrisFlyer lounge. And the second lounge I'm going to go to is the Air New Zealand one. I mean, hopefully they're both open, which they should be, because the last time when I was flying United to Los Angeles from Sydney, the Air New Zealand lounge was not open at the time. The Singapore Airlines lounge, on the other hand, was actually open. We couldn't compare much, but this time round, I'm actually going to compare the two. Last time round, I saw ANA with their Boeing 787-8, but it seems like this time travel has gotten better, so they brought their 787-9s. And I like the 787-9 better than the 787-8. You see in the background there, that's the Air New Zealand lounge. And then if you actually go to the left there, that is the KrisFlyer SilverKris lounge. If you can grab this seat, that is the best seat you can get. Yeah. Here's the thing that makes the SilverKris lounge good. So shower head's just there. Yeah, there's a separator there. The toilet basin, that's still good. And the sink, basically. So they have like the shampoos and the soaps and stuff there. There's soap there too. So that's actually the good thing about being in a SilverKris lounge. So let's go do the food selection. So there's biscuits there, cheese selection, fruit selection, nom nom nom, eat fruit, sandwiches, not sure how long they've been there. Oh, butter chicken. Oh, it looks edible. Then you got rice. Okay, so the rice is actually pretty good. Your roasted vegetables and turmeric. Yeah, that one's good. Baked fish with chili butter. So far, everything feels like an Indian cuisine. They have beef vindaloo, so wow, damn spicy, man. Chicken and sweet corn soup. So yeah, that's what it looks like on the inside. But it's basically empty right now. There's a beetroot, pasta, and then salad. And then these are just various condiments. Actually, tea's just here. These are cups. That's the coffee machine, but it's out of order. Don't use it. And then there is like water, hot water and cold water for the teas and coffees. All your alcohol is here. Would recommend. Don't recommend. And then this is just champagne. So yeah, help yourself. And then there's just beer here. So see if they got tiger beer. They have tiger beer just right there. I just got the beef vindaloo and the vegetables and just some fruit on the side. Now, I don't want to eat too much just because it's just too filling. Alright, so look at that curry chicken. I actually just had a taste test of that, and then the chicken is not overcooked, but it's just good enough. Yeah, it's not overdone, so that's actually good. It's open, I think, so let's go inside. Oh, look at the lounge. The ambience is so nice. This is the Air New Zealand Lounge. Finally get to see this after so long. So I guess first thoughts of the Air New Zealand Lounge. It's way more spacious. This is technically the default Star Alliance lounge that everyone has to use. Because it's larger, I think Singapore Airlines is a little bit stingy as to who can come in and who can't. So I think business passengers on Star Alliance flights will come here. But if you have Star Alliance Gold or above, you just come to both lounges and just test for yourself. Like, holy crap, look at how empty it is. Oh, see this? It's so empty. You can literally grab anywhere you want and there is no problem. See? Nothing in sight. So as you can see, the SQ, the A350 is just right there. This is the Air New Zealand Boeing 787-9, just right there, so next to each other. So it's pretty cool that the playground still exists. So they have just, you know, the colored area. They have like the sitting area, that's just a cushion. And then they have some toys. Oh, these are really nice. And then that's like the books, and then they have the bee there. And then just a nice couch up there. And if you have a look, they have a television here. The most awaited thing is the food selection. So let's check it out. So biscuits here, cheese, they have quinoa, they have more salad, more cheeses, the mousse, and then they have fruit selections here, and they also have a date scone, and then they have brie fig spring onion muffin. There's more fruits here, and then they have a selection of sandwiches as well. So these are just good snacks to have. This one especially is quite, I've never tried this one. It's actually not too bad. I think the chicken schnitzel and the coleslaw wrap is good, that one there. So over here is the carrot ginger soup. So if you look inside, I mean, there isn't much here to see, and that's just about it. And then normally in this area, the chefs will be cooking something, but at this point in time, there's not really much to be cooked here. So let's go inside and check the shower. So if I open the door, ooh, so there's the toilet basin there. There is a sink, and the shower is just right here. So the thing is, it's a little bit dark, but it's actually a good chance for you to shower. So yeah, let's check it out. So the only problem is when they clean it, there's just still some marks here and there, but that's okay. I mean, that's just part of cleaning. It's probably like bleach or some shit. So the shower is pretty refreshing, but yeah. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Just bought it, so let's go. Hang on the side. Yeah, thank you. Walao eh. So this is what you get to fly when you go business class. So just walk past. These ones I've actually reviewed before, so they're on a different video. So finally made it to my seat. So that's not gonna be free for sure. But let's just check the outside. So you can see the winglet on the outside, just right there. The only problem is the reflection of my phone is just there. Well, you can see there, you have blankets and you got a pillow. And then this seat rests there, so you just bend it. That there, you can see that's just a hook to just put your clothes there. Extra compartment there. What's there? That's just cup holder, like that. Table, just safety instructions. And then if you just check the leg room, we have enough space, so it's actually quite a lot. I often or not put a bag underneath there so I don't get any leg room. At least for the good part, my bag perfectly fits there, and then there's enough leg room on the side. So Singapore Airlines actually gives you a lot of leg room there. The power outlet, it takes any sort of power plugs, so that's actually a good sign. So anything you want, you can just bring. Everyone has to wear a face mask, so pretty standard protocol. Yeah, everyone has to wear face masks, nothing else. So we have some significant room that you can see over here, so that's good basically. And it just tilts back like that. If you have a KrisFly account, you can actually sign in, and then you can save your playlist, book code and everything, and then you can even pair your devices as well. Bro, one thing that gets me each time is the maps. So this map actually looks so fucking good. Look at that, man. It's like the text is so clear. Just everything just looks so much nicer. Actually, I guess it's not that detailed. You probably just see the airport there, and that's still not updated there. At least this portion here seems very clear. Like, if you're actually there, you'll be able to see why it's very clear. The even better part is that it actually tells you the Singapore Airport terminal layout map. So the thing is that we will actually go to Terminal 3, but I don't know which gate we will be landing on. there's the in-flight entertainment, but I actually have to do work, and it turns out it just fits basically. So essentially my laptop just goes slightly out, and then my mouse is just there to do all the moving and stuff. So that's it. Right now they're serving meals, and as you may know, anyone who orders a special meal will get their meals first. So I finally got my meal, so that's why my face mask couldn't go down. You have what? So you have the beef stew, you have some of the pasta, you have the chocolate cake, and then you have the bread, and then that's just tea there, and there's butter as well. So to be honest, the meal sizes have actually gotten smaller, which is a little bit disappointing, but there's not much you can do about it given that SQ is not doing very well financially. So the saving grace is that at least the fork, the spoons are still in metal, but that is actually cold. So I'm feeling it right now. It wasn't even toasted, so this is a little bit disappointing. The bread came back to me and it's piping hot as far. So it's really hot right now, but thank God they did it for me, so I'm quite happy about that. Alright, so here I go. I received the Singapore sling, and hopefully I don't drop this, because if I do, then rip laptop. So there's one thing that I did not do, and then that was go do the in-flight entertainment. So let's go down. So new releases: Hollywood, drama, thriller, comedy. They have Chinese, Japanese, and Korean as well. So that's all the movie section you have. If you have a look at the new releases, they have Spider-Man, The Outfit, House of Gucci, amongst a couple of others, I guess. So this is a bit of a weird toilet, but let's check it out. So basically, they have some toothbrushes here that you can use. They don't give these to you, but the thing is they have it there so you can take it. And then that's the toothpaste, tissues, that's the sink, and there's the cups there, and that's just the toilet basin, and that's it. This is the late night snack service. We have the cheese and spinach sandwich. And this one is just orange juice, and that's all I got today. So if you're wondering, this is actually what the spinach and cheese sandwich looks like. It's actually like a bidet, very similar. So for these seats, I've actually reviewed these last time. So I actually reviewed these 3 years ago on the Boeing 787-10. So you can check that video out. Okay, welcome back to Singapore. I don't know, at the moment I'm not feeling the humidity, but I think it's just air conditioning now. Legit, like look at this, the top, there's all air conditioning everywhere. Just look at it. Let's go check out the rest of the airport, because Singapore Changi Airport is not just an airport, it's a tourist attraction of its own. I actually really like walking in this airport. It's probably one of the best attractions. So actually, I'm so happy right now because do you know how many years it's been since I was last in Singapore? Yeah, every single time I'm in Singapore, I just get happy for some odd reason. Whereas like, when I'm in Australia, I don't know, it just feels a bit sad. Maybe it's just the feeling of being in the airport in Singapore, it's good because it's like a tourist attraction. It's good to see that the Louis Vuitton store is still there. They even have latte duty free as well. And then they have the big store which is going to open pretty soon. I'm so happy to be back in my favorite hall in the world. Anyway, I'm at Kopitiam right now and everything's empty. Just check it out. God damn, this Kopitiam. So if someone wants to eat here, for example, like solo, right? But they can eat, and someone else can eat solo here, and they're just blocked off by some screen. The couples will have to like sit opposite each other, and then there's a screen blocking them. I want to see what the prices are now, because apparently Singapore got hit really hard by inflation, so let's check it out. This is actually a large size, it's 210. Wow, shit man, Singapore got really hit by inflation, man. So you see, this Ya Kun Family Cafe used to be open 24 hours. Now suddenly they just stopped opening, so I don't know why. I'll see you soon, stay tuned for the next videos. Until then, laters.